These are some problems that come from Chapter 3.4. There's a jukebox problem that we're going to look at. Then we're going to look at a problem that involves computers and printers. The jukebox problem says that you look over songs on a jukebox and determine that you like 15 of the songs that are on the jukebox out of the 56 songs. What is the probability that you like the next 3 songs that are played, and you're going to assume that a song cannot be repeated? In other words, it's like not replacing a number or marble in a bag, and you have to drop the number of choices each time. So to begin with, it's 15 out of 56. Once that one song has been played and you like it, then there'll be 14 songs out of 55 songs left. And once that one's gone, you'll have 13 songs left out of 54. And you use these 3 ratios because you're looking for 3 songs, and you multiply those and you'll get 0.0164. Now the second part of this question says that you do not like the 3 songs that are being played, and again we're going to assume that they cannot be repeated. So if you subtract 15 from 56, you'll find out that there are 41 songs that you don't like. So 41 out of 56 is how you begin this one, times 40 out of 55 times 39 out of 54, which gives you 0.385. Now the next question is about computer repairs. And what happens is you have 3 broken computers and 2 broken printers, and the question says, in how many orders can 3 broken computers and 2 broken printers be repaired if first of all there are no restrictions? Well, that's going to be 5 factorial because you have 5 items that you're repairing. You don't care which one is done first, and so that's 5 factorial, which really means 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is 120. So when you're talking about factorial and the calculator's not doing it, not doing the problem, this would be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And with factorial, that's what you always do. You go from whatever the number is down to the number 1. So and if you multiply those numbers, you'd find out it's 120. But if we can use a calculator, if you have the graphing calculator, here's how you do that problem. You type your number first, and then you press the math key. It's over on the left hand side of your calculator. Once you've pressed the math key, you'll see 4 things listed across the top of the screen, and one of them is PRB. So you're going to go over to PRB, and once you get to PRB, you're going to go down to number 4, which is factorial, and you'll hit enter, and when you do, and you hit enter a second time, it's going to tell you that 5 factorial is equal to 120. Now, suppose you're told that the printers must be repaired first, where there are 2 printers. So you would have 2 factorial first and then 3 factorial behind it. So that's actually, if you're not using a calculator, that's saying 2 times 1 times 3 times 2 times 1, which will give you 12. Now, the next part of the problem says, what if you want to repair the computers first? Well, then you just put 3 factorial first, and these 2 answers come out the same because multiplication is commutative, and so I can move it around and still get the same answer. The last problem says, part of the problem says, if the order of repairs has no restrictions and the order of repairs is done at random, what is the probability a printer will be repaired first? Well, there are 2 printers, there are 5 machines or 5 items, so 2 out of 5 would give you 0.04, and so the answer, the probability is 0.04. This one is not factorial, this is just regular probability.